The General Nursing Council Trust has funded the University of York to carry out a study exploring retention of nurses in general practice. Nurses deliver 84 million general practice consultations per year, but it is estimated up to half of general practice nurse positions may be left unfilled by 2031. The study aimed to understand cultural and structural factors which challenge retention and identify factors which support nurses to stay in general practice. We interviewed 41 participants across England and Wales who either worked in a variety of general practice nursing roles or who were local or national nursing or workforce leaders. We found that recognition of the value of nurses working in general practice was central to retention at all levels. Positives that kept nurses in general practice included diversity and complexity of work, continuity of care and therapeutic relationships, flexibility, social hours, locality of work, and opportunities to develop. Opportunities to develop came from practices having grow your own policies at all levels, while the apprenticeship route into nursing also supported retention and widened participation. However, there was little structure in general practice to support this. Issues negatively affecting retention were there was a perceived deprofessionalisation of expert nursing, with care becoming reduced to a series of tasks, while nursing associates and healthcare assistants were taking on more work of registered nurses. And the introduction of the additional roles reimbursement scheme also made nurses feel pushed out. Registered nurse participants also felt that the only way to progress was to become an advanced nurse practitioner, while general practice nurses working at a specialist generalist level felt devalued. General practices individually set remuneration and employment conditions for nurses, which are often below NHS levels. There was an association between retention, feeling valued, and terms and conditions, which was seen as a marker for professional respect. Participants also thought that employers isolated nurses to prevent them from using their voice collectively, and they felt isolated from their professional associations and did not feel adequately represented. Nurses experienced precarity in their position because of the close working relationship with their employer. They were excluded from decisions about their work, and their situation within practices could change swiftly. This led to nurses moderating their behaviour or not speaking up. Those who had left or were seeking different employment had encountered tipping points following which they moved to take back ownership of what they considered to be devaluing of nursing and sometimes exploitation. Issues experienced by participants were underpinned by the intersection of gender, social class, ethnicity and age. In summary, significant cultural and structural factors interact to impact on retention relating to recognition of the value of nursing in general practice.